This is a quick reading for Beyoncé and Nicki Minaj energy, because I picked up at the end of the last video that I need to read on oppositional energy, and we need to look at this. So I'm pulling from the Egyptian deck. Nafti meditation. So they're calling on a more peaceful union between the two of them. This oppositional force is based off of, if it is an oppositional force at all, but it's based off of who can be the most stoic and serene. And they both may not connect physically, but possibly on the astral plane, or one is trying to reach out to the other on the astral plane. I just pulled this card, you guys. Control and tactics. So this could be, I don't know why I have to say this, but this could be some sort of masculine energy that is controlling their subconscious or their astral connection, or keeping them apart. Storm. So this card actually makes me think of Normani whenever it pulls out for the saga, the hoedown Oracle saga. By the way, this is all for entertainment purposes only. But between Nicki and Beyoncé, there may be some sort of striking thing that is going on, and I don't know why this makes me think of the Megan Thee Stallion thing. Possibly, you know, maybe Beyoncé being on the side. There's some sort of storm that's happening with her album, some sort of striking new concept or new feature that could be possibly happening on Beyonce's album, which would incorporate Nicki, so which makes me feel like it might be Cardi. I feel like it's possible that there could be a Cardi B album. There's a feminine dark-sided energy within this whole thing, debacle between the two of them, and it's possible that Cardi could be a reinforcement somehow, or some sort of feminine energy that would be like a shady move. And that could actually be coming from the masculine influence that is happening on Beyonce's side, right? Look, this popped out, deception card. That could be happening from the masculine influence, right? Who is creating deception and temptation to pull. Remember I said that it may be a war over spiritual peace, like astral peace. So it could be like helping to create more craziness in one of the opponents, right? So that somebody breaks, somebody cracks. A wish fulfillment from the tempter. This is very purposeful energy that is happening between them. I think quarrels is the name of the game right now within the saga. Chloe versus Normani, possibly Beyonce versus Nicki, or Roman versus Sasha Fierce, possibly. Self-worth, abundance, and transcendence come out. Abundance comes out upside down in the celebration concept. So it could feel like there is a loss of some sort between the two. That's what I think is going on. There's like a loss between the two. Why? What's going on between Beyonce and Nicki Minaj? Ishtar, fertility. Okay, their polarization will create new avenues. So some opposition isn't always a problem. Secret fantasies. They may secretly want to unite, but have to play these oppositional forces. Lilith card coming out. Okay, there's a lot of dark feminine energy that's coming out here, and you know, I'm trying to go for the sweet side, but I feel like there can be this issue about their branding or their core values as artists and people that is being challenged, and it's pulling out a darker side to them. And this is something that's happening possibly between them for alleged entertainment purposes only. Aphrodite card coming upside down. I hate the way you love. Pull 2 more. Big spender. So this has a lot to do with money. How well Nicki's tour sells over Beyonce's. And the plastic surgery card is coming in upside down. That could be about beauty. And on the spiritual war, this is a Venus deck. This is a Venus spiritual war. Here's Jay-Z. He's showing up. Okay, so he is a big part of this friction that may be between them. He may be the big spender, but this could also be having to do with beauty wars. I think that there's a beauty wars happening. That's what I think, what I picked up with Normani and Chloe. Like, I think there's a beauty wars, and it's for the energy of this guru. And if we say that that's Jay-Z, then it may not be specifically him, but men who are not him, but who are in stature. But it also may be about love and romance, and this issue with beauty being a part of it, because the beauty ugly pretty card is coming in upside down. So this is like their powers and beauty. And Beyonce's very sexy, but she's also more romantic, and Nicki is more sexy and little romantic. It's like they both have the opposite strengths. So there can be a spiritual sex war or romantic war that can be happening, because like Beyonce says, whoever controls the media controls your mind. Okay, yeah, so these three, Beyonce, Jay, and Nicki, are in this breakup or estranged duo. And I think that whenever Nicki comes into the issue between Beyonce and Jay, that may be where the friction can be between them, that they still maybe don't get along with or don't see eye to eye, something about. But there's still a united front. Beyonce and Jay, that's Beyonce and Jay, they're still a united front, and they're not going to let their differences cloud their judgment when it comes to how they're handling things. So they're still a very strong unit. They're still a very strong unit, Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I think he may be helping her, or she is helping him to win this war. And you guys have to understand that the war isn't always theirs, that they created. This is not a war that is of the spirit, like of the, it's not a, it's a fake war. It's a war that's conjured. It's a man-made war. So they all have to play their parts. That's what I'm picking up. Culture shock. And something may come up here that does change. I feel like maybe there's a feature, or there's something that happens that creates another, maybe similar thing to what happened with Megan and Nicki, or a conclusion to that. I don't think that that is going to go away. I think that that could have something. And why do I feel like it may not necessarily be Beyonce that wins? Like, maybe it's Nicki that wins over that Megan thing. And I don't know how she would win. Maybe something about the courts. But the biggest thing is that it does have to be a one. Something does have to be one. Because this is fire energy, and something has to be spread for everyone to understand and know, because it's Sagittarius energy. Very spiritual war that's not as material based as you may think, and there's a desire to transform the way that we understand these people, these stars, and Beyonce and Nicki Minaj specifically. Their relationship needs a makeover. If anything was to happen, is that even possible now? You know, I don't know if that's really possible though. In autumn, there could be some sort of thing that shows up, maybe between these two, or they both are harvesting from their tours and from their celebrations. And